everyone! Today we're going to continue building in secret lots in The Sims 4. Basically, there are worlds in The Sims 4 that are hidden that you can unlock, and with some cheats you can actually build on it. I've done one of them in the past, which is in Sylvan Glade, but today we're gonna be building in a Forgotten Grotto. As usual, just real quick, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are, and give this video a like and also comment down below any build challenge or ideas in The Sims 4 that you want me to do. So without further ado, let's just get on with the video. So Forgotten Grotto is actually hidden in Oasis Springs, which comes with the base game. You just have to go to this lot, the Desert Bloom. And now that you're here, you basically need to go on the back of all of these rocks. And then right on this corner, you can actually see a hidden door that is blocked with some wood planks. And you can see that it requires handiness skill level 10. So obviously you can just have your sim build up their handiness skill until level 10, or in this case, I'm just gonna cheat it away. And that will automatically make your sim have handiness skill on to level 10. And now when that's done, you can actually press the door here and press break open. And now once it's opened, you can actually explore. And now on these pop-ups, you wanna press take the wide path, climb the ladder, step onto the ledge, and then travel to Grotto and press OK. And just like that, you are traveling here to the Forgotten Grotto. So as you can see, it's kind of like a magical cave with some waters all around, which is very, very beautiful. There's a bunch of bats around, and also you can actually dig up some collectibles here that are pretty rare. And now in order to be able to build in this area, and all you have to do is open up the cheat box again and type in bb.enable free build mode. And now you can actually see there is actually a hidden lot that you can build on here. And because there is a lot of gemstones all around, I think it's fitting for us to build some kind of gemology / magical skill building area. So basically, I just want your sim to be able to practice their gemology skill and also their spell caster skill. So maybe this lot is very exclusive and only certain people can actually go here and practice those skills. So obviously we're gonna make it really special. I'm gonna start by building a pond or some kind of water feature in here. Something that's not too deep, actually just make it a little bit more shallow. And I'm gonna change the color of the water, maybe into this sparkly shiny one over here. So now you're maybe asking, where are you gonna build the actual build itself? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna build a little square here, leveling it up and building another square. Some of you guys are probably already know where this is going. I'm gonna delete the whole first floor from the flooring and all of the walls. And now you've created this floating room that you can basically move up and down however you like. So I'm gonna move this a little bit taller. And actually, I'm gonna build another one here and make it have different levels than that one. And then I'm gonna connect the two of them. Okay, it looks completely ridiculous right now. I'm just gonna build another box up here just so there are connections from the first floor to the second floor so you can go up and actually go into this room. And now I'm just gonna add some details into this build just so it doesn't look so squared off. Okay, I think this is good enough for now. Now before anything else, I do want to do the roof first. Okay, I think so far that looks pretty good. Now I am aware there are weird gaps here in the back, but it's okay because we can hide that later on. Now one of the most important aspects of this build, you probably already noticed that we are actually going to make this build floating. So of course inspired by the world from Realm of Magic, where everything is actually floating, and I love that idea and I want to make that for this build. I'm gonna get a bunch of these rocks here from the Realm of Magic pack. And now this is where it gets a little bit complicated. I'm gonna use the tool mod so I can actually rotate them so that they are completely upside down. And then I'm gonna elevate them. Okay, this tool takes a lot of finessing, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, that took longer than I thought, but I think I'm pretty much done with the base. So I basically just put a bunch of rocks and also some gemstones with the tool mod and just kind of making this floating foundation effect, just like the Realm of Magic world. And now I want to work on the whole exterior here. And then I do want to put this miscellaneous light in here and just lifting it up until it's like hidden between the rocks. And again, with the mod I have, I'm actually able to change the hue of the light in build mode. Funny enough, that actually made some of the rocks have a color. And that just kind of adds up a little bit more light and hue to the bottom floating part. I just added some random lights in here just so we can see what we're putting on. I'm gonna use this portal entrance here. I'm gonna put it right up at this corner for the entrance. So basically this is gonna be where you are able to enter this build. And I'm gonna put the exit inside of the build. This is just gonna allow your sim to actually go inside this floating build without any stairs. So as you can see, my sim is right up here. And when I wanna go out from that build, I just gotta press anywhere outside the build and he will just teleport right out here. Now let's do the doors and the windows. I do want to use this door from Realm of Magic. And I'm just gonna choose over the swatches. I think this one is pretty. And then putting a similar one up here, also from Realm of Magic, just to really tie it up together. And then for windows, I do want to use a couple of these big ones all over the build. So I'm gonna put one up at the front, at this side, and also at the back. I'm just gonna put one on this side. And then I'm gonna put these smaller ones up at the sides. And of course, I have to use these round ones. I'm gonna put one right here. And I'm gonna put one more back over here. I'm gonna use these windows from Strangerville just on a couple of places. Maybe all over this area right here. Also, you know what? I think I'm gonna close this area off. I'm also just gonna add these windows from the greenhouse pack. Okay, so I did change up the roofing a little bit because of our greenhouse. And I'm gonna make this middle part's roof made out of glass. Just like that, we have kind of like a greenhouse bridge kind of look. I'm actually gonna build this small section into a bathroom. So I do not want to forget to put a door in there. So now let's do the exterior wallpaper. So I use this dark brick from the Realm of Magic pack and I think it works pretty well. Just because I want all of the tinted windows to really pop off later on. And also not forgetting the trims. I'm gonna add a couple of roofing details here. Chimney, why not? Now I am aware it's a little bit hard to see now, but we just gotta trust our gut here. So I've added all of the bottom trims, roof painting, and just some finishing touches. And I'm just gonna put in some outdoor lighting to really bring the place to life. I'm gonna put it on all roofing edges. I'm gonna change the color to maybe, what should we do? I think I'm gonna do blue. You know what? I'm gonna turn off my recolor just because specifically for this hidden lot, it actually looks better without it. I think I'm gonna change the colors to blue and also purple just to match the surroundings. And I think I'm gonna switch out these orange gems into other ones. So lastly, for outdoors is landscaping. I think in terms of the surrounding, there's not really any trees. So let me just start by putting some rocks all over the pond beneath us. And then maybe I'll add a little bit of flowers all around. Oh, you know what? Oh my god, I think I have an idea. Rather than using flowers, I think it's appropriate for us to use these gemstones right here and just kind of scatter it all around, just like what I would do with a flower. Also not forgetting adding some between the gates. Oh my god, this one is gorgeous. Oh, I also want to add these mushrooms up here. Maybe sizing it down. Well, so I want to add these balconies here. Maybe one right here, one up there, and we're gonna put one right here. I also want to add this rock fountain. I'm just gonna try to blend it in with all the other rocks. Just like that, right up in that corner. And also add these flower lanterns, just a couple of them right at the few corners. I also want to add some fireflies all over the place. I'm also going to change the color of the base just to make everything look a little bit darker. And on live mode, I think this actually looks really cool. So now let's go indoors. And for the flooring, we do have this wooden one, but I don't think it fits the vibe. I know it doesn't really make sense, but this cobblestone from the Realm of Magic pack actually works pretty well. And for the wallpaper, I think I just want to use this brick from the Realm of Magic pack and use it all over the build. And then we do need a ladder to actually get on the second level. So I'm just going to use this brown one here from base game just because the color camouflages really well. Oh, and for the last touch, I do almost forget the pillars. I'm just gonna use this dark one right here all over the corners of the whole build. Okay, so the obvious things that I want to have in this build is, first of all, I want to have this gemology table up right here. And I do want to have this cauldron. I do not know how to pronounce it. But this is basically where spellcasters can make all their potions. I also want to add some charging tables on the balconies here, just so after you make those gems, you can actually put them outside for them to charge. I do want to add some bookcases here, just because when you are a spellcaster, I think there's a lot of reading homework for you to do to learn all those potions. I'm gonna put this display area here up on the wall. And also maybe I'll put this end table here, and maybe just a nice seating area on that corner. I also want to add these pictures of gems up on this wall. And also this lunar alignment wand, I'm gonna put it on this wall. Oh, and maybe you can put this painting on top of the door. Yes, just like that. I am gonna put a lot of the clutter items here. And maybe a nice carpet just to warm up the place a little bit. I also want to put this tool decoration thing up there. On this first floor, I actually don't really know what I'm supposed to put. I do want to incorporate these items from the Realm of Magic pack. And maybe I'm gonna put this light up on the corner. Oh, you know what'll be beautiful? Is that if we put books all over this place. I think I want to use this fun purple swatch. I'm just gonna put an end table here. I'm gonna put this collection box up on it. Maybe the storyline is that you can find like really rare collectibles, maybe to do magic or to make some really rare jewelries. Ooh, maybe an entrance rug will be nice. Just like that. And then on the magic room, I'm literally just trying to use everything from the Realm of Magic pack. We have to have this on the corner there. Maybe we can play with the lighting up in here. You can do some of these candle stands on the corners. Maybe a few of these cones light up on the room. I'm gonna make it have a gold color and also dim it a little bit. You know what? I changed my mind. I think I want to make it purple and violet. I think that looks so cool and vibey. Maybe for this one, we can do like green. Maybe I'll add those orbs in this hallway. Also trying to change the colors. I'm gonna add this candlelight there. And add this really old school looking light up on the walls here. I think it kind of fits that makeshift kind of room. Maybe just another one of these scones up on each corner. What color should we do now? I think we should do this dark blue color. Yep. I do like that. I'm gonna add more of those candles down here just for the light. We do have this chair here, which I don't know how I feel about the swatches. Maybe we can just put a couple of chairs up on the corner, just so if you want to read something, you can just pull up a chair if you want. Also gonna add one up here, because like maybe when you're doing all of those gemology things here, you probably get tired and you want to take a little rest, and you can just sit here or even on this sofa. So I do want to add these seed-shaped gemstone up on this display area. Maybe if your sim decides to visit this lot, they can actually grab one for them. And then we can put this gnome up on the corner and maybe just scatter some gems all over the place. I put a rose and a turquoise there, and I'll add some emerald up on the table. Ooh, citron is a good one. Now, if you don't know yet, these gemstones, if you actually make it into a jewelry, you can actually gain benefits from it, which I thought was game changer. There's literally one point where I never not use these gemstones to actually help my sim out in their life. And I do think I kind of overuse them. Okay, so I've scattered a lot of gemstones here that you can actually make into a jewelry. And of course, a lot of them are actually rare. Plumbite is actually the one that actually gets your sim needs up. So I'm gonna make sure I add a couple of that here. I think the room of gemstone is pretty much done. I just kind of pile them up on some places here. Now into the magic room, we do have these orbs, which I think we can actually differ the size and actually have them all around the place. Maybe this familiar orb of Phoenix. Now I gotta be honest, I haven't really played with the Realm of Magic too much. I think some of these things are pretty powerful. I'm gonna add a broom here. Maybe it's a magic broom. I also want to add these wands here. Maybe we'll find a way on how to display them later on. Also, I want to add some potions here. Ooh, resurrection and immortality. That's crazy. There is surprisingly a lot of wand in this game. I'm just gonna add as much as I can in here. Oh, and this crystal zoomer powered by crystals from the magic realm. This broom travels so fast it can open an interdimensional portals. Where they lead, nobody knows. What? I'm definitely gonna put a couple of that here. Also because it looks really cool. We have this wand display. I think we have to use that. Let's put all of our wands inside of it. So we have a total of 5 wands here. How are we gonna store that? Maybe let's put up a table in this corner, and I'm gonna just arrange these on it, just like that. And I'm also gonna lay out the potions here, and then put the table back into it. So it looks just like a stash of really powerful things. We have this gnarled wood broom. I have no idea what that means. Let's put it in here. I think this is the item that you can actually fly with, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, we have a rocket broom. Wait, I definitely should start playing with Realm of Magic more because I have no idea any of these things existed. It literally looks so fancy. Okay, I think all of the 3 major rooms are pretty much done. Now our last resort is that I think it's mandatory for us to add a bathroom here. Just so if your sim is hanging out here and they wanna pee, they don't have to wet themselves. So I'm just gonna use this fancy toilet. Oh my god, and the ridiculous peacock sink. Yes, we have to use it. And then this mirror from the Crystal Creations pack. I'm just gonna add a toilet paper for them. And of course, a light. Of course, I did purposely make this whole place really dim and kind of dark, just so all of the details like the bright tinted windows, all the orbs, all the crystals could really pop out. In terms of the bathroom, I'm just gonna use this tile from the base game. And I think that pretty much completes our whole entire build. So I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of this whole place. So basically this is the whole exterior here, and as you can see just now, my sim just teleported inside this build. So when you teleport here, you're actually inside of some kind of library / museum kind of room. Obviously it's very small, but you can read a bunch of books in here to actually help with your skill. And let's just pretend that these are showcases of really rare collectibles. And also the same thing on this other cupboard. Maybe it's like the best potion ever made in human history. And then when you go up onto this ladder, you're actually greeted by a lot of crystals here. A lot of rare ones, I should say. You have the gemology table and just a couple of seats in here. And when you go through this hallway, you're actually entering the magic room where you can make potions up in here. You can experiment with a bunch of wands and also potions here. Oh my god, you gotta see that potion. That potion effect looks really cool. And you can also explore these rooms that you can probably fly with. And of course, more bookshelves here and also a toilet again, so your sim doesn't have to pee themselves. And then just beneath it, it's just basically like a pond with a bunch of gemstones, just creating that really magical aura around it. So again, don't get confused. When your sim want to go up here, they don't need any stairs or ladders. Literally, you just have to press your sim to go here and they will automatically teleport from this portal up onto this portal. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up our build today. Now, if you guys do like these type of videos, I'm actually planning to build more of them in other hidden worlds in The Sims 4. And as usual, before I leave you guys with a montage of the whole build, I just want to say thank you so much, especially for you guys who actually reached this point of the video. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye!